Hi, I am default setting, and welcome back to Dungeonborne. This is my Cryomancer. Hang on, how do I... That guy up there. That's my Cryomancer. And they're the same level as my Death Knight is now. Level 7. If you click right here, you can actually take a look at their specific stats. And at the same level, the Death Knight has more health. Like, that's your actual health. Stamina's kind of weird for the undead because, as it turns out, they don't have a stamina bar. Or a mana bar, now that I think about it. Their whole... Well, it's not even stamina. Okay, that's confusing, too. The green bar for the undead is actually your soul energy meter. And stamina specifically is a stat that affects your max life and your physical resistance. Like, you can mouse over each of these things and figure out what's going on. Apparently, I was reading the max level for this game right now is level 20. I'd love to see that increased at some point. Just enough persistence and you could take common gear and still be a beast. That'd be kind of cool. Just by being persistent. So this is all like different stats that affect things. Using a couple of things to boost my stats right now. And down here, if you look, you can actually see if I get to level 20, it doubles the freeze duration for my freeze abilities, which I've got two. I've got Ice Storm, which drops a little mobile swirly dew that follows my cursor, and eventually it'll hit critical mass and then make a big old burst. Creates an ice storm in an area. That one doesn't deal damage to me. It turns out your staff can deal damage to you when you use the charged attack. The other one encases you in an icy barrier. You can't take damage and you regenerate life over time. And you can deactivate it whenever you want, which you can use that to do some silly things. What I want to do is I want to get to 30 at least in intelligence, and stamina I need it at 25, so that way when I pop my ice barrier, I can use it to essentially bully someone into a corner. Like I'll block, push them into a corner, and then freeze on top of them. And if they don't get away from me quickly enough, it'll freeze them for a bit. So that's what I'm trying to do, and it's basically just building up. So for weapons and stuff, you've got a staff, which you hold the right click to charge up a meter for the staff, and that's your staff's energy meter. And then sword and shield, which is just, if you've got nothing else, you use these, more or less. I don't have anything particularly concerning if I lose everything, which I probably will, because the mages in general are extremely squishy, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. In fairness, the Death Knight isn't exactly huge, but that plate armor, once you get it to a certain stage, so here, I hold the right click, and at the top, actually you can't even see it because my face is blocking it off. The bottom where my face is, there's a thing that shows each of your weapons and your equipment. I'm gonna have to move that webcam. Actually, can I do that right this second? No, I don't think I can. I'll fix it in the next video. Or before the next video. So, charging up the staff just to make sure I don't not have it when I need it. I'm seeing some things out there. Is that the book room? There's mimics in this game, like I mentioned earlier, and there's this one room that has mimics as a enemy. But yeah, it's some silly stuff. And there we go, I'm full charged. Let's check what's in this chest. And hopefully not get ganked immediately. Right off the bat, getting rid of you. I'll take an extra torch. I don't need that. My Death Knight doesn't need that either. Nothing over here. Sword and shield just to be on the safe side. If something comes rushing me, I can mitigate a lot of the damage I would be taking otherwise. Couple of goblins down there. This is one of those rooms that you get a lot of portals in, so I'm probably going to try and stick around here. Although I'll have to take a look at where the circle is closing in on. Alright. Okay. There's a unholy knight misspelled up the top. Oh, I can't block that off either. We're on. Okay, I figured it out. I'll put myself on the left. That buzzing noise that you might be hearing or might not, I have no idea, is actually my dad working on a fish stand for my older brother. He's got a new aquarium, and he's looking forward to trying to put that together. So my dad's been building a fish tank stand for him because, well, he's not going to be able to do it. This is a searing staff. I don't want that. Reason being, you just get so much more out of the... Is this better than what I've got? 7.9, 4.4. No, it is not. Neither of those is better, so I'll leave those be. Found out something about pyromancers a minute ago. Apparently pyromancers will draw in fire from nearby sources to help boost the potency of their skills. One of their skills. And oh, it's just you. I'm not going to waste my staff charge on you. One of the problems is I'm super squishy, so if someone rushes me, there's not much I can do. Fighter is actually ridiculously broken, in my opinion. Well, maybe broken's not the right word for it. They're way too powerful in close quarters when I don't have the ability to get away from them. That's part of the problem is, as a mage, I don't have enough firepower to put them down, and I don't have enough... I'll keep that. Don't have enough firepower to put them down, and I don't have enough movement resources to get away from them. This is exactly the same, isn't it? Yep, it is. And I want my intelligence over the... because that boosts the potency of my elemental damage in general, which means my staff and my skills. Where is this thing closing in at? Okay, so it looks like it's heading towards the axe. There's an axeman. It's a rarer than normal enemy on the map. I wish I could pick up a spear. I feel like spears would be good weapons. Is this a mimic? No, it is not. That's getting loud. I might not even be able to hear if someone comes rushing me from behind. Okay, let's take a look at this. Tattered, don't need it. Better. Just some extra damage. It just improves my weapon damage, but anything's better than the starter stuff. Think of it like PUBG. You'd be running around naked versus having literally anything on. I feel like that's the way I should go. Where's this new... Okay, so it is closing in that way. If I go through those big doors, though, I'm going to be heading straight for that axeman. And I don't know if I can kill him properly. Especially not if I get rushed. Unholy Knight. He's definitely a Death Knight, and I don't want to encounter him. He's got green gear. You can tell by the icon that his weapon has. At least his weapon is green. I'm beginning to wonder. Is he coming for me? Maybe that way. Give myself an out before I open this door. Someone's been in here. Nah. I don't even have anything good right now, so I don't know why I'm being so cautious. I honestly just want to last a bit longer to try and get some experience. Hmm. I do have a thunderclap potion. I should use this first. I feel like I'm hearing something. One of the doors, maybe? No, no, that's just me. Can't help it. Just a little on the deaf side. All that time on the ship messed up my hearing a bit. So I can hear like little bits and pieces of things, but I don't want to turn it up too loud, you know, because that'll just ruin my hearing worse. What do I have on me? Just another dexterity gem. That's the only thing worth keeping right now. Why not? 3 portals? Unholy Knight is still floating around. Shrek just got his shit pushed in by another guy using green. There's 2 guys using green weapons in here. There's a ghost on the other side of that. No, I definitely heard something there. 2 more portals. Big thing is surviving gets you more experience, and I'm trying to build up to level 20. Because at level 20 you get the best stats you're gonna get. There's the book room. Portals. Two more portals. What I want is I want to see some of them leave before I start trying to rush around and find one of these portals. Someone's nearby. Two more portals. There's the new white zone. Unholy Knight just killed someone else. Bubda Priest just escaped. There are 8 active portals at the moment. Problem is I really need to be able to see where they are. If the Death Knight comes at me, I'm honestly just kind of screwed. My only hope would be to try and burn out using my ice prison, burn out his soul energy. But if he's got green stuff, he's got better stats than me. They're from in there. Tells me my best course of action would be they're beating up a ghost now. I wish I could aim better. That door's being opened. No. Get me out of this hellhole. Alright, let's see. Okay, I don't think he's realized that I'm not in there anymore. Yeah, see, that's what I was talking about, and that's such a cool thing. I kind of want to play that class just because of that feature. He's currently channeling his fire spell, the fireball spell, and he can pull fire out of a source to power up that spell, and I just find that to be a really cool, like, what's the words I'm looking for? It's a really cool environmentally based thing. Right now he's like, okay, where's Unholy Knight? No, you're not? Okay, I swear my way. I swear I thought he was a Death Knight. I guess not. And who is this? What do you got on you? Ah, that's what I thought. You have mostly greens, and I think he killed someone, probably a Pyromancer. That's a fighter. Yeah, fighters are way too strong for what they are. Apparently he found a regeneration stone too. This was the guy that I made panic while also trying not to die myself. But yeah, so the charged lightning thing, that was the staff's essential heavy attack, and I almost killed his ass. If I hadn't flubbed that ice storm, I'd have killed him. What do you got on you? Okay, so he's got green robes. Honestly, that I wish I had killed him, because I could have gotten a bunch of cool stuff. Stuff I wouldn't have understood at the time, but whatever. This guy's a level 2. Jeez, this poor little bastard. Yeah, that is one feature that I find to be a bit distressing. Okay, so who else left? Just the fortress with his ridiculous amounts of stuff and ability to devour souls, and Burn Atlas. They're both a little meh, because he could still kill the other guy if he got the drop on him in just the right way. He could still kill the guy with greens, but this guy's got a better chance in a straight out fight. And I don't know, I think he might be looking, he's either looking for a portal or he's looking for our other guy. Our other guy is definitely looking for a way out, because there's just not enough healing in this game. That's why the Cryomancer feels so good, because that ice prison is a on-command type deal. Are you about to fight? You're not about to fight that thing, are you? No, he's not. He's just looking for a way out. Or our buddy. No, he's looking for our buddy. Run, friend, run. Before the Juggernaut claims your soul. Huh. I didn't know this was an area. Okay, he found one of his torches. There's another of his torches. The ghost is chasing him. He sucked some fire out. Okay, that is kind of a cool feature, but you missed, buddy. Probably because you were aiming at a ghost. Oh, I think they're close to each other. I think they're real close to each other. Yeah, he's just trying to get out at this point. He doesn't want anyone jumping him. Either that or he was telling the other guy where he is. Oh, can he make it? Yeah, he'll make that because that's gonna stop right before him. There it goes. Okay, so the Pyromancer got out, and now it's just the fighter that's left in. Seriously, he's got so much health, and he doesn't require resources to use his abilities, it seems. He just has those abilities. One of them's a whirlwind and one of them's a charge. He can rush in, and the charge has, like, passives to it. Does he have those passives? Yeah, he's got fired up, which gives him a small amount of movement speed after his rush. And after a successful block, he gets an increased crit chance right now. That's all he's got. But if you get to that 70 strength, which strength is also the thing that boosts your physical damage, you get a significant amount of physical resistance. This is where I left. Physical resistance. You get a significant boost to your physical resistance. And there we go. Level 8 now. And that boosted my will stat, my stamina stat, and my life stat. I only got 2 extra health, but whatever. You can also spend the gold you get to increase your stash's expansion. It's 5k each, it seems. Might be more than that, but I've only bought the one. Yeah, I didn't use the searing staff because it doesn't have the same range as the lightning staff does. It just seems like the searing staff, if they want us to use that, it needs to have further range. That being said, I am thinking about making a Pyromancer, because that just seems really cool to me. Being able to suck fire out of, like, torches and stuff to power up your spells. That being said, I don't know how the magic stat would work with that, because I've been relying on being able to suck up dead enemy souls to boost my magic damage. Or not magic damage, being able to use my spells more often because of it. There's a cool feature they got here where you can do different challenges. Just doing these basic things. Enter the second floor. I don't know what that means, but okay. Complete one game as a team, and it's just different things to boost your gain. Fun stuff. Get rid of all this extra stuff. I don't think I need any of that. And these tend to recycle. Like, this one's way more expensive than it was yesterday. Yesterday it was only 16,000. So I'm assuming it's because it's a... Oh, that's why. It's a two-handed sword. The one I was looking at yesterday was a one-handed sword. The soldier's sword. So, fun stuff. You can definitely mess some people up at a distance, but if you get caught up, especially like that, that's why I was like trying to avoid that fighter, because the fighter will mess you up 10 times out of 10. I think the only thing that might stand a chance is if you've got a shield and you're full on soul energy and they just keep trying to hammer you, and you use that Death Knight ability. That might work. But beyond that, there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of recourse to dealing with a fighter just because of their whirlwind ability, with how long it lasts and how much damage they can do with it. Anyway, still a good game. That was Cryomancer, only a little bit. I didn't show a whole lot of it. I didn't even use my other ability. I just got the hell out because I'm trying to level up. Anyway, appreciate you watching. You have a good one. Take care.